All right, engine. Get out of there! All right, let me yank it out so if I break something, I don't get to be mad at you about it. I think there's a ground strap. It's unbolted, but it needs just well, still technically. Yeah. I introed this video. I turned the camera on, opened the shop door, turned the lights on, and walked up and said, "All right, engine." Yeah. Uh-oh. Why is that not been undone? Who's in charge of that? Not me. Yeah. I think I set the parking brake on this when I pulled in here. That's good. It fits in well with the rest of the fleet. I forgot when I'm doing this, I usually keep a pair of vice grips on this screw. So you don't have to do that. I don't want to break it. Huh?
I was going to do it this, but I didn't want to break it.
I don't know where my vice grips are. I'm kind of salty about that. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. All my vice grips are at home. I thought there was a pair in that shit bag, but I guess there's not. I have converted my Ranger into a hovercraft, and the reason I did that is because I had to steal the wheels and tires off of it for a project that I'm going to pick up in Indiana that has no wheels and tires on it. But that's a big contributing factor to why I'm getting this vehicle so cheap. And you already know I'm using Ranger wheels and tires, so you know what it is. It's a donor so that Zach can 4-liter swap his 88 STX or 87 STX. I don't know what year it is, but that's right. We're not even done with the first 4-liter swap, and we're planning the second one and gathering parts for it already. That's just how it goes sometimes. So we're hitting the road. We're taking the hot rod truck. Hopefully it cooperates. It's been running extremely rich because, I don't know, I think whenever I was yee-yeeing it around at Dad's dragging logs out, something in the carburetor jammed up and it's wide open. It's just dumping fuel on it, but it'll probably do just fine. Oh yeah, it's running on at least like 5.5 cylinders.
We got this.
We're good.
Traffic will be the problem.
Yeah, we'll have to catch a gap in it. My carburetor's clogged up. It sucked up some debris and it's not getting any fuel. So I've got a truck on the way to help, but I need to get off the highway and get over to the side of the road over there.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Let's wait.
All right. Well, some idiot forgot to install a fuel filter whenever he put this truck back together. And now I'm reaping the benefits. I think the carburetor's all clogged up and it won't do anything. So we're waiting on my dad to come rescue me off the side of the road.
Us.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No AC. Got power steering. 360 FE, big block. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very reliable, but it doesn't pass any gas stations. It averages about 7 miles a gallon. I squeezed 13 out of it on a long trip with the wind at my back. Well, I'm gonna get to tearing into this.
Alrighty.
Okay.
It's rolling, huh? It's rolling, isn't it?
Yeah. The red light is on.
Alright. I'm gonna get the carburetor off so when Dad gets here we can just straight to AutoZone. Now what do I do? Bad day to wear a nice pair of jeans. Alright, you can shut her down. I am taking the top off the carburetor to investigate, but I've pretty much already decided. I'm biting the bullet and putting a new carburetor on the old gal. I won't throw this carburetor in the trash though. It needs sent off, I think maybe to the same place in Minnesota that rebuilds Vice Grip Garage's carburetors. I think I'm gonna maybe mail this to them and have them completely go through it. And then this carburetor will go on the Inter Camino someday. Alright, so my dad showed up and he's gonna stay and guard the truck while I run into town and get a carburetor and some gas, because I think the carburetor hung wide open and burnt up all my fuel, and now the truck has no fuel in it. Brake light, turn it off. This is awesome. You gotta find it home, man. Oh. So I'm taking the feed line off the fuel pump and blowing air back through it to clean any gunk out or off of the pickup screen in the tank, because between doing a bunch of off-roading at Dad's house or at the farm and running the tank bone dry for the second time now since I've owned the truck, I want to make sure we're starting clean with a clean line, you know, for the new carburetor and stuff. So that's it. Look at this new fancy carburetor. That's sharp. This truck's gonna want to wash and wax after this new carburetor's on here. Using E85 will void your warranty. Good to know. Alright, ready for the carb plop?
Hallelujah.
That's nice. That's real nice.
Sure is purty.
Alright, I'm gonna hook her up. It's on there. Looking for Allen wrenches right now to tighten up the stupid plug in the back of it that I should have checked before I put the carburetor on the truck. It is what it is, but it's tight enough it's not gonna like go anywhere. So we'll be starting it here in a minute. Shut her down. Nothing? It's perfect. Good enough. Yeah. Gonna be okay? It is fully choked? Yeah. I'll adjust it with my foot in a second. Okay. It shouldn't take much of that Berryman's, but... Did it go in the back or the front? Just a quick spurts over the whole thing, maybe? Okay. Contact. All right. something to brag about. Throwing a carburetor off the parts store shelf at AutoZone on a truck on the side of the road. Sits and runs like that. Well, it's running. Headed to the gas station to fill it up with fuel and then get some lunch, even though it's like supper time basically, and then go ahead and head to Indiana. Does it start recording?
Yes.
Well, we got on the interstate. Truck was running awful. Could barely even get out of its own way. And we drove maybe like 10 miles and I just decided it's not happening today. I couldn't even like climb up the hills. I couldn't get around any of the semis. It would just barely run like 65 on the interstate. And that was mashed all the way to the floor. So I turned around and we headed back toward Effingham. Decided to just have some supper and think about it a little bit. And just outside of Effingham, the damn truck starts running better. Just randomly starts running better. And now it's just perfectly fine. It's just running great. I don't know what to think about it. I'm gonna have some supper, drink a cold beer, and deal with it later. No? Yep, mud drags. All right, we made it back home and I got the wind knocked out of my sails by the whole deal. And now I don't know if I should trust the truck to go all the way to on a 2-hour drive. So I'm gonna switch my dad trucks and borrow his truck and go to Indiana tomorrow. So tonight, I think I'm gonna go swimming. You wanna go swimming?
I want to go swimming.
We're definitely going swimming. How does this thing, why won't it turn off? Off. Turn off. Just big rigging along in Dad's truck. Gonna be pretty uneventful from here on out. And I'm pretty sure my camera case with all my batteries and accessories in it is behind the seat of the hot rod truck. So this battery has 15% left in it. So hopefully nothing eventful happens, because I ain't got much recording time. I don't think anything eventful is going to happen. Just an hour and 45-minute drive over there, load the truck up, drag it home. That's it. It's loaded up and I'm exhausted. Time to hit the road. Well, here's an update on the hot rod truck since the last time you guys saw it. The brand new Edelbrock AVS2 off the shelf had a faulty float in the float bowl that filled with gasoline and stayed in the bottom of the float bowl, and stuck the needle open, filled the engine with gas, hydrolocked the 360 with gasoline. I'm very fortunate that that didn't go up. So I cleaned it out, new plugs, new wires. That was already something I needed to do. That had nothing to do with the gas in it. But put the old carburetor back on, and other than the fact that it's running rich right now and not getting very good fuel economy, it's still just the same old good reliable truck that it was before it started having issues. So I think the initial issue that I was having was gummed up spark plugs, junk spark plug wires, and then it seemed like from there 6 other things went wrong. So it's running good enough to use it right now. I've pulled a trailer with it a couple times, drove it 15 miles up the road and retrieved Mally after the underhood fire that unfortunately you guys will see in an upcoming video. Pulled a mower around with it. I'm actually tomorrow gonna run the mowing business with it because my current mower's down, and to borrow my dad's mower, it's so big I gotta use my car trailer, and the transmission in the blue truck doesn't like pulling a car trailer right now because it's just, there's a whole, anyway, using the hot rod truck tomorrow to run the mowing business. So it's just as good as it ever was. I mean, so that's the update on that. And I guess I'll officially outro this video, I suppose. It's kind of been very hectic lately. Had a family emergency. The grass has been growing like crazy, so I've been just mowing, working on the cars. The Malibu caught on fire. This thing left me stranded twice. Just, I mean, there's a lot going on. So I appreciate the people watching this for sticking around through all the hectic stuff and the crazy uploading schedule and the hodgepodge videos. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Go check out all the other videos on the channel. May it be camping, car shows, road trips, reviving old vehicles that have been sitting, including a monster truck El Camino, kayaking. I don't know, there's all kinds of stuff. There's stuff on the channel for everybody, so go check it out. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, share it with people who you think might be into this kind of stuff, and make sure you come back for the next one. Thanks.